What it do? What it do? You too. What it do? It's your boy Chicago Rilla the Trucker just checking in. Man, yo, these past couple days have been crazy, man. I ain't posted in a few days or whatever. Been out here grinding, man, trying to get these loads off. But man, the title of this whole thing is, man, hey, slow down out here. Slow the down out here, man. Like I'm on my way from Pittsburgh back to Springfield, Missouri, and I'm coming through Illinois, off the what's that, the I-270 or I-70, and headed, back going towards St. Louis or whatever. So, man, I get from basically from Pittsburgh to Illinois. I run about 580 miles, shut down right outside of Effingham, Illinois, and I wake up the next morning and I'm like, damn, man, it's sleeting out here. Slick freezing rain. Icicles hanging from the mirrors, and I was getting out the truck to go do my pre-trip or whatever that morning, and I'm like, damn, my step is just icy, like all icy. Like I had to put the boots on just to get out the truck. You know what I'm saying? But do my pre-trip, just kind of check the weather, check the roads or whatever, and I'm seeing I'm gonna have a slick ride or whatever. So get on the 270 headed towards St. Louis. Um, then I hop on 44. Man, when I tell you I seen literally 7 rollovers yesterday. 7 rollovers, man. Trucks in the ditch, trucks in the median. CR England truck flipped over underneath an underpass off the 44. Like, man, it's bad. It was terrible, man. And it was almost scary because it's like, man, you looking at the roads for the most part, you thinking it's clear, but whole time it's really not. It can't be clear because you got all these trucks just rolled over. Seen a Hirschback truck, slid off the merge ramp into the median. Like, man, it's just slow down out here, drivers, man. And definitely, like I said before, like pay attention to the weather. Like if you don't feel safe driving, don't drive. Like, period. And I think, LaShawn said it a while back. Like if you got ice hanging on your mirrors, then that means it's ice on the road. So with that, you just got to be, super cautious, take your time, drive slow. Like, ain't no load too hot enough that it can't cool off in the ditch. Like, that's the motto. Like, take your time out here, drivers. Especially, like I said, a lot of my videos, my content is towards, new drivers coming into the industry, new rookies or whatever. And for the most part, man, take your time out here. Like, if you ain't got a load that's heavy enough to hold you down to the ground, man, you really putting yourself in a bad position. So, just take your time. Again, watch the weather, plan ahead. People kind of overlook trip planning, but trip planning is essential, and that includes checking the weather, like giving yourself extra time to get through. Get to where you need to go. You're gonna run into traffic. Literally that rollover that happened in St. Louis, it stopped me for at least 45 minutes before I can get to my exit to get all the way on the 44. So man, be safe out here, drivers, even the older drivers. You're gonna see a lot of super truckers out here trying to speed and go fast and all of that stuff, man. You playing with your life at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, to me, it's not worth it. I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna plan ahead. If it's too treacherous for me to drive, then I'm shutting down. I'm letting dispatch know. And for the most part, they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They want us to be safe out here. So that's what you need to do. Like, period. Be safe out here. Like, your life is not worth sliding off the road. You know what I'm saying? Going into a ditch, rolling your truck, all this other stuff. Because at the end of the day, the company gonna look back at you like, well, why did you choose to drive and you knew it was bad out there? Like you had an opportunity to say, hey, I'm shutting down, and that's what it is. Shut down, wait for the weather to pass through, and go from there. But Just be safe out here, drivers, man. Slow down, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And one thing, I guess a key tool that I've learned out here, especially when you going through like, hilly terrain, is use your engine brake. Like try not to use so much of your pedal brake because when you on ice or you on slick roads, man, you gonna feel that skid. So for the most part, when you going down hilly terrain, you utilize your engine brake. You don't want to overdo it, but get the truck to a speed to where you have control over it. That's the main thing. Have control. Of course, don't drive with your cruise control on in any type of wet weather. You know what I'm saying? That's dangerous. But like I said, for me, a key tool that I use out here to, for the most part, be safe and keep my truck at a speed where I can control it is utilize my engine brake. I'm using it level two. If I'm super heavy, I'm using level two. If I'm going down a steep grade, I break it down to level three. But again, just utilize your engine brake and you're stab braking, like definitely stab brake, give it a little bit of pressure, let off, a little bit of pressure, let off. Like the key things that you learn in school when you going through CDL school is essential out here. And again, most people they try to overlook it. They think that this is just a sweet game, man. Being a truck driver is a dangerous job. Like definitely it's a dangerous job. So you gotta be on your P's and Q's out here. Hopefully this winter weather kind of lighten up for the spring and summertime where we can actually really get to this money and get to it, period. But again, man, slow down out here, man. Your life ain't worth it. You know, my family out here, your family out here on the road, other people's family out here, it's not worth it. So again, just slow down out here, drivers. That's all I can say. Be safe. Again, like I always say, use your best judgment. Use your best judgment out here because at the end of the day, you can't outplay weather. You can't outplay ice. You can't outplay super strong winds. Like be smart. That's all I can say, man. Be smart out here, especially to my new drivers that's just getting your truck or you getting into the game. Be smart. And this things that your trainer's supposed to go over with you. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they're driving. So again, it's your boy Chicago Rilla, the trucker, just checking in. Just wanted to do a quick video to y'all because it was on my mind, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, I don't really get scared out here or nothing like that. But when you see literally seven rollovers, and I'm talking bad rollovers, I'm talking about when I seen the CR England truck underneath the underpass, his whole cab was smashed. So hopefully, they made it through that situation alive, man. But again, like I said, it's definitely it's the season. This is the season to really just have your antennas up to be smart out here and again control your truck and trailer, control your ship at the end of the day. That's what it's all about. Get to where you need to get to and when it's essential to shut down, shut down. Don't play no games with your life like that. So um, and even here, I'm at I'm back at the terminal now. A lady walking past the outbound base, she slip and fall. Like, I hop out the truck, help her up or whatever, and I'm talking about the lady had tears in her eyes, like she was hurt. Like and people just sitting around watching her. And, I hop out the truck instantly, help her up. She thank you, driver, thank you. Like, you know, that's one thing too. Truckers gotta understand, man. We gotta look out for each other. Like outside of all the beef and drama that's going on, within the YouTube realm at times, man. At the end of the day, when a person down, we gotta do our best to try to help each other, especially being truckers out here because they already look at us truckers as dirty, dumb, all this crazy stuff. But you know what I'm saying? We out here making a living just like everybody else. So at the end of the day, look out for your fellow driver out here, man, when they down and out. You never know when the shoe will be on the other foot at the end of the day. So, you know, outside of that, man, y'all definitely be safe. Again, be safe out here. Please be safe, y'all. Be safe, man. Drive slow and get to where you need to go and get that money. So again, it's your boy Chicago Rilla, the trucker checking in. Again, like, share, subscribe. More content will be coming soon, as usual, and time permits. But we gonna get to it, man. So y'all be safe out there. Peace.